Now, Storm Tracker 9 weather with meteorologist Cameron Landfield.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. So, last night, of course, there was a lot of rainfall. There was a lot of rain before last night as well, just yesterday. And that was because of a system that came through the area, which means there was low pressure, and in front of that, a front, and then a front behind it as well. Usually you have a cold front and a warm front, and then that cold front overtakes the warm front. That's what happened yesterday. Now, today, we're just on the back half of that whole interaction. So it's still wet out here, of course, from all of the rainfall yesterday. But for the next couple hours, we're sort of just in the interim between one shower system that we saw last night and the arrival of the next one. So we have a slight build in high pressure just through the morning. And then immediately after that, we start to see all of the effects from the next system. So let me show you what that looks like on the Stormcast. Right now, we're looking at 6 o'clock. So just in the next 40 minutes or so, you can see, of course, the cloud coverage is very full. But the actual showers are unlikely, just a little bit of a chance out for Newport. Now, moving through the morning here, that tends to stay the case. 7:30, we get a little bit of extra activity up towards the north, but that's about it. Then towards 9 a.m., similar situation. Newport may be seeing a little bit of rainfall, but still, the clouds do remain active this whole time. As we get into 10:30, activity starts to spread a little bit towards Eugene, but really that's just going to be some sprinkles. 11 o'clock is where we start to see that transition now. The showers get more active out towards Newport, and we should actually see some rainfall at that point rather than just trace amounts. But what's really active is out over the water. This is that next system coming through, or at least the beginning of the front from the next system. 2 o'clock, and there's still no rainfall inland yet, but you can see that wall of rain is coming, and by 3 o'clock it starts to make its way into the entire coast, over the coastal range, and just starts to touch down towards the basin. After that, it closes in, and we see rainfall for the entire rest of the evening. And that's going to be consistent, too, since it's just a solid green wall there. You can see that pushing by all the way into the evening. Even as late as 9:30, we still get rainfall. So here's what the rainfall totals for today look like, and it's actually less than yesterday, but that's because there's that whole gap in the morning where we don't see any consistent rain. A lot of this does come starting at about 3 o'clock, so it should be pretty heavy moving through the evening. 7-day forecast will show you that's still the case all the way through the week here. Just chances of rainfall coming up Friday and Saturday, so a little bit of high pressure there. But other than that, it's wet all the way through, and we stick at about 56 to 58 all the way until Friday comes around. And then those temps drop even further down into the low 50s, maybe even below 50. That's the case for the Umpqua Basin, too. Moving into the Cascade Passes, 36 for today. We see chances of snow increasing as we move into the evening. Very unlikely for today, though, close to about a 20% chance. Then Wednesday, we get windy snowfall. Should see some heavy snow coming around on Thursday. All of that does stick close to about 4,200 feet. And for the Willamette Valley, we're at 55 for today. Maybe a stray shower or two in the morning before that consistent rainfall comes in at night, all the way through into Friday morning, and then Sunday, Monday, still looking rainy.